Got pretty excited today when I found out that there was apparently AI being used in this one listing, and Bring a Trailer users called it out very, very quickly, and then it took the internet by storm. A lot of people got very upset. There's a lot of articles written about it. Even Doug DeMuro was talking about it, and he brought up a lot of good points here. So let's talk about it. Apparently, this 1999 Cadillac DeVille went live on Bring a Trailer and then disappeared super quick. And there's a lot of discussion about integrity in car listings and car auctions and supposedly prestigious auctions that are listed on Bring a Trailer. We get into a debate about, Bring a Trailer kind of just turning out auctions as fast as they can and missing the stuff like this. But people are like, this is so bad. How did you miss it? Once the internet noticed this, there was no turning back. There was no putting the toothpaste back in the tube. So here's the story. This 1999 Cadillac DeVille went live on Bring a Trailer. And shout out for Bring a Trailer for still having this auction listing up. I thought they would have just completely taken it down, erased it, pretended like it never happened. But it's still up there. You can go check it out for yourself. Well, let's just start with some of the red flags. And you'll be able to tell almost immediately. And I was listening to Doug Ramiro, and he brought up a lot of good points about, some of the flaws and some of the things. And here's some of the stuff that he noted. Beginning with the partial LED tail lights that look suspiciously like they came from the next gen DeVille. There's incorrect wheels. These aren't even real wheels. They change between photos, and it's like a cross between two different types of wheels. If you look in the back, there's cobblestone floor mats that blended into the driveway of some shots and then just vanished in others. Like some of them have them and some of them don't. This one's one of my favorite. There's dual shifters inside the cabin because apparently the DeVille had options that Cadillac never even thought of. Why would you need two shifters? And then a lot of people commented that the engine bay was just missing major structural components. And then if you look at the actual environment of the photos themselves, you can notice a lot of issues, such as the driveway doesn't really line up with the sidewalk or curb. The house just like randomly gains random features throughout different photos, like very AI. So the question of integrity comes in here because Bring a Trailer is, and Doug DeMuro commented on this, they're known for just kind of turning out auctions, right?
And Bring the Trailers kind of more into the volume side of things. Even though they have the flashy big cars, there's a lot of this volume. And the $8,000 car comes in and like, just boom, get it up.
Yeah. They don't use AI to go through and filter out all of their submissions for auctions. Real people are checking on that. Their curation process is entirely human, but it also points out that this wasn't just one person going through this. Like multiple people had to go through this auction and review it. And not one of them noticed this or any of these faults. Ultimately, Bring a Trailer admitted fault for it. And it's an honest mistake, it happens. And the use of AI isn't bad. It's bad in this case if you're altering the car and whatnot. But Doug DeMuro brings up a good point. Like he's talking about what about dents and small blemishes?
One thing that this does raise beyond the ridiculousness of this auction, what stops someone from AIing out a dent? That is hard to spot. It's easy to spot two column shifters and cobblestone floor mats, or it should be easy. What happens though? Seriously, like what happens for a dent, or what happens for a bent wheel, or you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff is hard.
Let me show you how easy it is to do this. All right, so I'm here in Photoshop and I found this dent of someone's car on Reddit, and I'll show you how easy it is to remove this. Go to the spot heal brush. Change it to the size you want. Boom, one click, it's done. You want these gone up here? Boom, gone. Oh, you want the shadow? Gone. It's that easy. Matter of fact, you can also do this. It doesn't work a lot of times, but I could literally just use a selection tool. Remove. So if there's a line or a crack or a dent or something, remove and it's gone. It's that easy. And so we get into a problem because there is... buying a car online is very risky. If you're not there to inspect it in person, most people do inspect them in person. If they're super serious about buying something, they'll inspect it in person or ask for a video review because the videos can't lie. The AI video is not there yet. We are not to the point where AI videos are too good to tell the real from fake. A matter of fact, and I'll say this, I use AI in my videos because look, here's the SRT10 that I just did a video of. I go over here to a 1080 by 1920 frame. Scale it down, use the marquee tool, select, inverse, generate a fill, generate, and within seconds, I have a background that was meant to be like a phone, so it's appealing for the, vertical format, shorts format. It looks good. I don't have to stretch an image. It works. See, look at that. Beautiful. 1, 2, Three great options. Looks like it's supposed to be there. Most of the time, people can't even tell. No one's called this out for me. But yeah, it's that easy. And for stuff like that, I think it's okay. But like I said, we get to a point where removing the dents and the scratches and the grime and the dirt is incredibly easy to do. I mean, it's something that could potentially devalue the car hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on the car. And when online auctions, photos are extremely important because that's what you're going to rely on. Unless you get the videos. And Cars and Bids. Cars and Bids does a great job with the videos, and they do the walk around of the videos, and they make you have to upload the videos, and that's great. Bring a Trailer, you don't have to upload the videos. And so the issue we're running into with Bring a Trailer is that they run on volume, and they're just turning out auctions like this. And it's great. Matter of fact, most of my videos are on Bring a Trailer because I find the most unique, awesome cars on there that I like to share, and I like to share with everybody. But the problem is they're just turning out so fast that now we're turning into like almost a Facebook marketplace era. And some people are concerned about the quality and, I guess, of the cars. And I'm not trying to say that this isn't going to happen. Because it's going to happen. It probably has happened under our noses. Nobody knows, right? Like I showed you, it's super easy to get rid of something. I'm sure there's stories about people buying cars and then like when they get them, it shows up with a dent. I'm sure that's happened before. I'm not denying that. And it's probably only going to get worse. And as these videos of AI start to increase and get better, it's kind of scary, yeah. And once buyers stop believing in the photos and they're not convinced of what they're seeing is real, that's when online car auctions end. And we're going right back to dealerships to see it in person, or you're scheduling things online. Like, now to counter my point, a lot of people on these sites are very honest individuals. There are people buying cars like every other week, right? A lot of these people have been through this process before. They're familiar. Some maybe even like to fix the stuff. It's just a weird fine line.